Hello, my name is Emily, and this is my final reflection presentation for Technology for Educators. I believe that educational technology is very important for a 21st century education. Students today are growing up in a world that is centered around technology. If many other aspects of a student's life are technology centered, why shouldn't this also apply to school? Using educational technology employs a world students are already comfortable with to learn in a school setting. I also think that educational technology prepares students for a technology-focused career environment. Almost all careers today use a great deal of technology, so being used to this already will only help students be more prepared for the workplace. As I've mentioned, today's students live in a world of technology. Technology is comfortable and familiar to them. Using educational technology creates a better learning environment than older styles of teaching. While this certainly doesn't mean that we throw out all past styles of teaching, I think that older techniques should be used in combination with modern teaching styles. A combination of both gives students a well-rounded exposure to education. This philosophy of teaching will also give students skills that they will need after high school, whether that is for college or the workplace. My beliefs about educational technology have definitely changed after taking this class. However, a couple of core things have stayed the same. I have always thought that technology was very important in the classroom, and that PowerPoint, multimedia presentations, and the use of online learning can greatly benefit students. Several of my beliefs about educational technology, however, have changed. For example, I used to think that while technology in the classroom was important, there weren't very many options to use technology in the classroom. This class has introduced me to so many options that I didn't even know were out there, and made me realize that there are too many options to count when it comes to educational technology. Previous to this class, I also thought that technology would be quite easy to include in the classroom. I now feel different about this. I actually think that it takes a lot of work to include educational technology and keep it innovative, but I think the payoff for your students is definitely worth it. So why is it important to be an innovative teacher? Varied activities are important for your students because it keeps them engaged and interested. Switching it up in the classroom gives your students new opportunities to learn and helps them to better retain information. How do you stay innovative as a teacher? I believe that one of the most important things is learning from your fellow colleagues and also learning from your students. You don't have to discover everything on your own. Use the information that is available to you to better your classroom. Lastly, don't be afraid to try and fail. Some things will work for your class and some won't. Learn from what you try so that you can do better the next time. To close my presentation, here are a few tools and practices I plan on using in my future classroom. One great tool is Khan Academy. This is a tool I used a lot in my own experiences as a student, so I plan on making it available to my students as well. Khan Academy is a website that offers in-depth videos on a variety of topics, which is great for lessons that a student may have trouble grasping. Specific to a science classroom, Solar Walk is another great tool to give students a visual of the solar system. When it comes to teaching practices, I think blended learning is also a great idea. Students should receive a mixture of face-to-face and online learning. I also think that students should be allowed to teach each other. Someone once told me that the greatest way to know information yourself is to be able to teach it to others. After students have had a good amount of time with a topic, allow them to pair off and explain it to each other to see how much they really retained. I have found that this exercise really helps students to remember the information later on down the road. That's all I have for you, so thank you so much for listening.